right now.
Right.
That never happens in the league.
But this is the difference between one game that gets you to home court, game 7 at home.
I agree.
That's what's going to come back to bite him in the end.
Anthony Davis, 14 points in the first half. He would not be around to see the finish of this game.
But think about that, Chuck,
turnover.
like what Shaq said. Do you remember that game before All-Star? How tough was it to play?
Yeah, but I'm saying this was a unique situation. Oklahoma, the Pelicans are trying to lose, Kenny.
Okay.
Don't look like
Sometimes they can't help themselves. And there's Anthony Davis with the finish. They were up 66-63 at the half, were the Pelicans. And we're almost to that point. 66-61.
Looked like he hurt his shoulder on that play.
He did, left.
Yes, Anthony Davis leaves. And
Yeah.
it was 66-63 at the break.
Well, how can we tell?
I'm just saying.
They don't play him in the second half anyway. If he's hurt, he won't play in the All-Star game.
And we will try to get an update on Anthony Davis.
Well, we should call his agent.
Oh, you're just killing us.
Leave that man alone, Charles.
So they're up by 13 at that
I'm
point.
not going to let this stuff stand like you guys do. Y'all want everybody to like y'all.
Are you serious?
Drew Holiday. They're up 99.
I got to get a
85.
I want to get Drew Holiday. He said something after the game. He showed tremendous leadership, man. Those guys just came out and they actually played professional basketball.
I thought you said they're trying to lose.
They are trying to. No, they are trying to lose, but you got to give them credit. They really competed tonight. All right, Shaq, they are getting paid. You're not supposed to try to lose.
Well, they're. I don't think those two statements go hand in hand.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, yes, they do.
No, they
You don't want to be. You don't want to make.
No, so they
like
played
that.
very professionally, and they're trying to lose.
Well,
What the
I'm just
hell you
saying,
talking
they're
about?
trying to get a high draft pick.
Who's they? When you
The
say
Pelicans.
they? No, the owners, the players, or the ownership.
That's a good question, both.
Ownership.
Well, the players don't care about high draft.
Exactly.
I've never played thinking about a draft pick next year.
Ever.
Well,
She's going to come and take my
And
spot.
I've been on Sacramento
Yeah.
when they were terrible. And I'm not thinking like that. It's your fault.
131-122. New Orleans wins it and snaps Oklahoma City's 4-game losing streak.
Now look at that, Ernie. Now that's
When
come
he
on.
was asked about AD leaving the building before the game ended, I'm happy for the guys that played the game, and we won.
Wait, he left the game before the building?
Thank you, Ernie. Now, okay, y'all go ahead, Mr. Charles. It's right now. Give me a break.
You right about what?
Right about what?
Give me a break.
Right about
What are you
what?
right about? I don't know.
Right about
Why
what?
would you leave the building before the game's over?
But no, that doesn't make any sense. But I'm
You
saying,
said they were trying to lose, and now you said
No,
they're
I'm
playing
saying
professional.
overall, they're not trying to win in New Orleans. They're trying to get a high draft pick now.
Hey,
well, I think if
Stop drinking that Patron tonight.
I don't drink Patron. I told you, I drink 1942.
Don Julio, whatever.
Get it straight.
No, but I just think overall, it is. There's a lot of elements going on. Obviously,
There's a lot of moving
elements.
parts in New Orleans.
Now we understand that when you're a player getting drafted, you have no right to say where you go. You have to get dropped off in a city to where it is, and then you earn your right to be a unrestricted free agent, and you can choose to where you want to go. That is perfectly normal. That is within the rules. That he earned that right by doing that over 7 years, and he even earned the right to tell him I'm not going to be here. But he doesn't earn the right to leave the building before
Well,
the
here's-
game
here's-
over.
here's
He doesn't
what Lewis-
earn the right to
No, what Lewis
change them as a
Johnson,
basketball.
what Lewis Johnson is saying, he left the building to get an MRI.
Okay,
So
well
that's
then
a
that's
different
fine.
story.
Well, that's not what the tweet said, though.
Right.
Fair.
Now, so in fairness,
Yeah,
the information
yeah,
we
yeah,
originally
exactly right.
got is not accurate. So yes, if he went to get an MRI, without question. But you don't earn the right to not play hard. You do not earn the right. But you do earn the right after 7 years of commitment and being unrestricted free agent.
Well,
to pick
first of
where you
all,
want to go.
you're just wrong.
You don't get that right to do that.
He's not.
But he also gets the right to say, "I'm not going to be here."
Yeah, but he's not. You just contradicted. Yeah, if he's a free agent, you get to go wherever you want to.
Right.
He's not a free agent. He got 2 years left on his deal.
But he has a right to say what he's going to do when he's a free agent.
Yes, we all have that right.
We all do have, but
But it wasn't. Here's what I'm going to do when I'm a free agent. He says, I don't want to stay here. That's
And
the
he
message
picked the team.
I don't
said
want
because
to
I'm
be
not
here.
gonna sign
And I want,
here.
and I wouldn't play there, and I wouldn't play there, and he's got.
But as a free agent, you have that
He's
right.
not
It's
a free
picking-
agent.
As you like picking your college.
He's
You have
not a
the right.
free agent.
You have the right to tell people.
He's not a free agent.
You have the right, even when you're getting traded, to say, I wouldn't
No,
want
you
to
don't
play
get to
there.
pick where you
Hold
get
on.
traded to.
Hold on. One
Did you pick Phoenix?
No.
Did you tell them where you would not go?
No.
You would have gone
I
anywhere.
did not.
Charles, you're wrong. Great players can go upstairs and say, I want to go here.
Without
When I was
question.
in LA getting
Everyone
traded,
does that.
I said, I'm going to
I'm
Miami.
just
to
not
You
play."
had earned that right, Shaq.
Okay, you're right.
That's a different animal.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Things are getting a little heated. So if you have what we used in the Chris Tucker segment
A laugh track?
moments ago,
Ernie, first of all,
131 to 132.
I actually like having great basketball conversation.
Oh, I do
Listen,
too.
First of all, I just disagree with Kenny. He's not a free agent. When you're a free agent, you can go anywhere you want to.
Without question.
That's all I'm saying. I agree with that.
But he
he's not.
doesn't. You feel he doesn't have the right to say at this
I wanna
point,
go play
I don't
for
want to
the
play for. No, he didn't say the Lakers. Just say I don't want to play here anymore. Because I've heard numerous
He can
players say that.
I don't actually mind if a player wants to be traded. That's fine.
Right.
But you don't get to pick where you're traded to, especially when there's a conflict of interest.
But the only reason it's important for that to be known because he is a free agent, and if you're trading for him, you have to know he wants to be there. I'm giving up the
But
whole.
he telling you
I'm
where he
giving up my
wants to
whole
go.
house if he comes. Anthony Davis is a whole house player.
Yeah, but
you're getting everything
but-
for him.
but let me ask
I'm
you a
not
question.
trading if I'm the Denver Nuggets. I'm not trading for Anthony Davis if he's not going to stay.
That's helping my point.
So I
That's
need
it.
to know that as a franchise.
But that helps my point. Like everybody wants Anthony Davis. But that's not what he said. He said, I only
wanna
want
go
to
to
go
LA.
here.
Yeah, I only wanna go
That's
to
the
LA.
He
problem.
didn't say LA. He said he said several
When he,
teams.
listen, when he signed with Rich Paul, everybody knew what the
Thank
move
you,
was.
Shaq.
Right, we didn't. We can assume that.
No,
can
we
say that's
already,
true.
we everybody.
But he
knew what
did
the
not
move is.
say that.
No, dude. What? Okay.
He didn't say
Okay.
I'm only playing for the Lakers.
That's
Yes,
not
he
his job.
did.
He did not say
Yes,
that
he
ever.
did.
Rich Paul said it. Yes, he said it. Listen.
He only playing for the Lakers.
He only will go take a trade.
he said certain
he
teams
said
he
I
could
would
play
only
for.
take a trade to the Lakers, and if y'all trade me anywhere else, I'm not gonna sign an extension.
That's what he said.
And you've never heard any other player
No,
in the NBA say
no.
that is not true. I'm not going to call out the other players who do it to put them back in the attention, but there are players that have particularly said, I won't play here if you trade me.
Well, we can disagree.
Steve Francis, when he was drafted, said, I won't play here. Danny Ferry
We've
was
seen that
drafted
in all
by
sports.
a team
We've
and
seen-
said, I won't play here, and went to Italy and came back.
Yeah, but they did
it.
But they didn't get to pick where he got traded to. He got traded because he wouldn't play.
They asked him.
No,
where
no,
you
no,
wanna
no,
go.
they didn't. They
When
traded-
the Houston Rockets
no.
traded for Steve Francis, they had a conversation with him and said, would you play here?
Yeah, but I'm saying he didn't give him a list of teams he wouldn't play for. That's just he didn't want to go to Vancouver.
I've heard it done. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you got to give.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it's been done. A lot.
as if they're time to go to break. It's 131-122 the final.
There you
It's
go.
over Oklahoma City.
There you go. That's more
Chuck
like
scored
it.
3 points in an NBA game
You're
today.
wrong, America. He can do it.
Go ahead, hit it again.
He cannot. He cannot score 3 points.
I can get 3 points.
is easy.
Coming back with more.